Hello my friends, welcome to your channel. Today we want to dive into identities. Algebraic identities are mathematical expressions or equations that remain true for any values of the variables involved. They are fundamental rules or relationships in algebra that help simplify expressions and solve equations. Here are some common algebraic identities. The first algebraic identity we will discuss is related to the square of summation. The second identity we will discuss is related to the square of subtraction. Next, we will discuss the cube of summation. Then we will discuss the cube of subtraction. One of the popular identities in algebra involves the multiplication of summation and subtraction. Next, we will explore the summation of cubes. Similar to the previous one, we have subtraction of cubes. Finally, we've reached the last identity, which is the multiplication of x plus a and x plus b. Here are some examples to deepen your understanding further. In this example, a is represented by x and b is represented by 2i. So we can substitute a and b into the first identity. In second example, a is represented by 5 and b is represented by 3i. So we can substitute a and b into the second identity. In the next example, a is represented by 2a and b is 3i. Let's substitute them in appropriate identity. Just like the previous example, a and b are apparent, but we should pay attention to the plus and minus signs. In the fifth example, it's apparent that a is 1, b is x, and a square, b square and minus a, b is displayed in the second parentheses. This example is similar to the previous one. The key distinction between them lies in the sign. The previous one used a plus sign, while in this example, it's the negative form of that. Here, a is -1, b is -7. Let's substitute them into the identity. In addition to this example, which happens to be my favorite, it's one of the essential algebraic identities. Let's set a to 1 and substitute it into the identity. Another important concept related to identities is factorization. Factorization is the reverse form of identities. Here are some examples of factorization. We can express 4x squared as 2x power 2. Similarly, we can represent 4i squared as 2i power 2. Moreover, we can understand that 8xy is equivalent to 2 times 2x times 2a. It's evident that a is equivalent to 2x and b is 2i. Let's substitute them into the first identity. We rewrite 36 equals 6 square and 4y2 is equivalent to 2i square. -24y equals to -6 times 2i. It's evident that a is equivalent to 6 and b is 2i like previous example. Let's substitute them into the second identity. And finally, we reach the last example. We can assume that 1 is equivalent to 1 square. Then we write 9i2 equals 3y square. A equals 1 and b equals 3y. That's it. So it is what it is. Well, the problem is solved. Understanding and applying these algebraic identities is crucial for simplifying expressions, solving equations, and working with algebraic concepts in mathematics. They provide a foundation for more advanced algebraic manipulations and problem solving. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please like and share it with your friends. See you next time.